it's time to do some maths. Open your Falcon Mathematics of grade 4 class. Get ready to do our first chapter, our first unit, which is numbers and arithmetic operations. The basic arithmetic operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let's start from the first topic, which is the digits. As you know that numbers are the digits and operations are work with these digits. We are going to start working with 9 digits. You can see in your book on page number 2 that we have a table here which shows 9 digit numbers or digits. As you can see, here we have 3 columns in each heading. These are units or hundreds, then thousands and then millions. See, in units we have 3 columns. I have another table for you. You can better understand this. Students, देखें, first column is under the heading units. Now we have 3 sub columns in units, unit, tens and hundreds. Then next column is thousands. बिल्कुल उसी तरह इसके भी 3 सेपरेट कॉलम्स हैं, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000. Then next we move to millions. Then it starts from million, 10 million, then goes to 100 million. इस टेबल से ये भी पता चलता है कि जब इंटरनेशनल प्लेस वैल्यू के अकॉर्डिंग हम कॉमास पुट करते हैं तो आफ्टर एवरी 3 डिजिट वी पुट अ कॉमा. लेट्स हैव एन एग्जांपल. See, if we fill I filled some digits in the table. Now let's read. You can see 9 stands for 900 million, 6 is 610 millions or 60 millions, 3 stands for 3 million. Same as under the thousands we will read 4 is equal to 400,000, 7 is 7 tens, 7 10,000 or 70,000. We can read 5 as 5,000. Let's move next. 600, 2 tens or 20 and 1. Fully we will read this amount as 963,475,621. I hope you understand the 9 digits numbers and its place value. Let's start our exercise. Exercise 1 on page number 4. What we have to do in this exercise, write the figures for the numbers below including commas. Let's start. The first one is 82,000. How we can write it? First write it in numbers. See, 82,000 according to table 82,000. Let's fill it in a table. See, where is 10,000s? 82,000s. We have to fill 82,000s. Find out here 10,000s. Write down 8 here, then 2. Next we have no digits. Fill zeros. This is why we have 82,000. Now we know that after 3 digits we have to put a comma. See from the unit side, and after 3 digits fill or put a comma. That's the procedure to solve this exercise. Let's see the next, B1, and here we have 26,000. As we know that 26, then fill 1000. Now the next is in C part, exercise 1, 6,075,000. Now you know that we have to write in millions. 6 million. Start from million. Let me explain you in a table. See, where is million? We have to make 6,075,000. 6 million. Here we have the column millions, and the first sub column is stands for million. Write down here 6 million. Then we have 75. It means we have nothing in thousands. Fill zeros in thousands. We have nothing in 100. Fill 100. Now we have 75. It is 6,075,000. With the same procedure we will solve our rest of exercise. This value will be read as 6,075,000. Now put commas after every 3 digit. First here, second, before 6. Let's solve our next, D. 5,500,000,070,301. Now 72,301. Let's practice another one, which is 316 million. Write down 316 million, then 542,000, put a comma. Next is 685. 685. That's it. Very easy. Students, let's do another question. And here we have 600 684 million. Let's write down 684 million. Next is 985,000. 985,000 and 322. 322. See, we have write the figures for the given numbers and also include commas. And let's move to exercise 2. Write the following numbers in words. Now what we have to do? We have to write the given numbers in words. Let's practice some of them. Here we have the 9-digit value. How we can read this? We will read it as 452,875,123. Let's write it as it is. 452,875,123. Did you understand, students? We are filing our table. Let's practice another question. Now we have 6 digits to write, and we know that first are according to the units column and seconds are according to the thousands column. So we have 900,456. Let's write it in words. 900,456. And it's done. Let's practice the next question. Now see, we have 9 digits and we know that first 3 are regarding the units, second 3 are thousands, and the third 3 are in millions. Let's start from 288 million. Millions. Next is 600. $91,000. We have 430. The next amount to write is 623,250,317. But we have to write 600 23 million 200 50,000 317. स्टूडेंट्स देखा आपने, दिस इज वेरी इजी टू सॉल्व. Just you have to memorize the table, understand the 9 digits and the value of the digits, then you can solve this exercise on your fingertips. Let's move to next exercise, the third one. And what we have to do here with numbers, let's read the statement first. And statement is, write down the values of the underlined digits in the following numbers. If you remember the table which we have discussed first, you can write the place value of the underlined digits very easily, just like that. See here, the first one we have 7, and if we see that its place value is tens, units, tens and hundreds. How we can write this? We will write it like we can write it in 2 ways. The first is 7 hundreds, or we can write it as 700. So 7 stands for 700. Let's see the next, B. In B we have 4 and its value is 100,000. It means we have 400,000 or 4 we can write it like this. The next is, the value is 98,762,345. We have to just show the value of 6 which is underlined, and the value of 6 is 10,000 or 60,000. We can write it as 60,000 or 60,000 in digits or in words. The next is 0 in tens place value. It means we have 0 tens. Next is, or you can show this like 00, 0, 0. Let's practice another question to build better understanding. Now we have the fourth digit underlined and its value is in thousands. So we have 0,000, just 1000, or 0, 0, 0. Understand, students? With the same process you can solve the remaining exercise. Let's check the next exercise on page number 7, exercise 4. And what we have to do here, we have to fill the squares with the appropriate symbols. Greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to. Let's first understand how we can compare the numbers. Comparing and ordering numbers. According to your book, we have information about comparing numbers is, in order to compare different numbers, start comparing the number with the largest place value. Did you understand, students? It means when we start comparing the numbers, we will start from the left side, not from the right side. But when we operate these numbers like addition, subtraction, or multiplication, we will start from the right side, unit side. But when we compare its place value, we will see the largest number of this, or we will start from the left side. For example, here we have a number 2,264,000. Here is a comma mistake. 22,643,614, and we have to compare it with, let's see, there is a value in your book. Now understand it. See, we have units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. The first value is 2,264 and the second one is 3,614. Now compare the largest place value of these from the left side, which is thousands. In first value we have 2000, in second value we have 3000. It means the 3 is greater than 2. We can easily say that 3614 is greater than 2264. With the same process we will solve our exercise 4. See, let's solve it on book. Fill the squares with the appropriate symbols, less than, greater than, or equal to. Now let's start. Left side we have 86,952 and on the right side we have 86,259. Let's compare both the values. We have 86,000, 86,000 equals. Next is 952 and here we have 259. It means in hundreds, the left side value is greater than the right side. We will fill that 86,952 is greater than 86,259. The next one is 195,000. Let's compare it on the other side. Here we have also 195,000. See the another one, 880, 876. It means this, the left side value is greater than the right side value. Let's compare the next one, 56,343,344,000. It means we can say 344,000 is greater than 343,000. The next one is 789,987, and here you can compare, you can see clearly we have 986,000. This shows that 87,000 is greater than 86,000. Let's see another 684,000. Other side it is also written 684,000. Next value is 764, and on the right side here 764. It means these both values are equal. Which sign we will put now? We will adopt the sign equal to fill in square. Let's compare the next values, and we have 400 million in left side. Let's see the right side, we have 401 million. It means the 401 is greater than 400. Let's compare the next one, 22,345,000. As it is, we have 22,345,000, but in units we have nothing at the left side, and here we have 10 at the right side. It means the units are more if we compare the left side value with the right side value. The right side is greater than the left side value. Let's compare the next one. We have 93 million in first value, and in second value we have 93 million also. It means these are equals in millions. Next, 230,000 at the first side, and another side we also have 230 in thousands. It means these two values are equal in thousands. Let's compare the next one in units. Here we have 455, and on the other side we have 456. This shows that 56 is more than 55. Adopt the symbol of less than, because we are comparing the first value with the second value. So first value is less than the second value. We will adopt the symbol of less than. The left side value is less than the right side value. Let's move to next exercise, exercise 5. We are comparing the numbers. And here we have to do according to statement. We just have to mention the true or false. The statements are true or false. We have given a comparison of two values. We have to identify whether it is true or false. Let's see the one. First one is 73,499 greater than 750,649. According to given information, the 73,499 is greater, but if we compare, we can see clearly 750,000 is greater than 73,000. So this is false information. Write F or write false against this question. The next one, let's compare 1,650,000, and here we have 1,560,000. Information says that 1,650,000 is less than 1,560,000. This is also false because the first value is greater than the second value. The next one is 135,000 is less than 135,001. This is the true information. Write down true against this. Next one is, let's compare. According to information, left side value is greater. Let's compare it first. 319,000 and here we have 329,000. It means this is false information. The next one is 640,000 is less than 641,000. True? Yes, this is true information. Next is 73,800 is greater than 83,000. False. 25,000 is greater than 21,000. Yes, it is true. 567,900 is less than 576,090. Yes, it is true. You can see that here we have 76,000, here we have 67. It means this value is greater than the first one. So we have done our exercise 5. Let's turn to page number 8. And on page number 9 we can see exercise 6. Arrange the following numbers in ascending order. Let's solve this exercise. Students, you have to solve this exercise in your notebooks. When we order to compare different numbers, start comparing at the largest place value. And when we arrange them in ascending order, we need to arrange these numbers from the smallest to greatest. So first we will write the smallest number, then we will move to greatest. Now find out which number is smallest from these one. And in given numbers we can see that 419,000 is smallest one if we compare with others. Let's write it first. On second number, 421 6169. At the third number, we are going to smallest to greatest. Next is 489. We missed a value. 32, 115. Now the last one is 489, 163. See students, first we have written the smallest value, then the smallest from the remaining values, then the smallest from the three remaining values, then small, if we compare the two values, at the end the greatest value. With the same process we can solve the whole exercise. Let's practice another question. And here we have 5 different values. Arrange them according to ascending order, and we know that in ascending order we will start from the smallest number. Let's write the smallest number in the bunch, and it is, first compare from the largest place value number. See, we have 6 digits in each value. Now take a look on the first digit. Here we have 600 million, 654 million, then 647 million, then 500. No, we have 654 million. In the other value we have 564, then 321 million, then 168 million, and in the last 320 million. Now see, in millions we have 168 as smallest. Fill it, 168. Pick 168 from the bunch, write it first, then second one. The second smallest is, you can see, 320 million. Pick up this from the bunch and write down as these are. Now the third one is 321 million. The fourth smallest is 564 746. In last, write the greatest value. Let's do another question of this exercise. G. Compare all given values. Write down the smallest one first, which is 335,012. Now compare, we have written this one. Now compare the remaining 4 values, and the smallest from these 4 is 445,446. We have picked this one. Now compare the remaining 3 values, which is the smallest one from these 3's, and we can see clearly that this one is smaller in all these 3 values. Write down it below here. Now we have left only 2 values. Now compare these two, which is smallest. Write it first. And the greatest one is left. Write it in the last. With the same process, we can arrange any number or any bunch of numbers, arranging them from smallest to greatest. Next, see in exercise 7 what we have to do in exercise 7. Here we have some numbers. Arrange the following numbers in descending order. Now it is the reverse method of ascending order. According to descending order, we have to arrange numbers from greatest to smallest. Let's practice of this exercise in notebooks. Students, solve this exercise in your notebook according to the method I am going to explain you. See, we have some numbers here. 5 values to compare. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the greatest or the largest value. Compare from left side, from the largest place value, which number has the largest. You can see the 9 is the largest one. Write it first. Secondly, now compare the rest 4 numbers, and according to remaining 4 numbers, 612 million is greater. Write down it. Now compare the remaining 3 values, and which value is greater from these 3. We can see 515, now compare these 2 values, 412 and 313. We know that 412 is greater than 300. Fill this and write down the smallest value in the given bunch, which is 313,216. This one is given as arranged in descending order. Let's practice another one. Here we have another 5 values to compare, and to write in descending order, and we know that we have to write the largest one first. We will go largest to smallest. Let's write the largest one first, and this 408,000, I can see it is the largest value in this given bunch of values. Now find out the second, smaller than 408 but greater from remaining all values, and it is 406,000. And the third one is 312,500. Now we have two values left, 70 and 48. 70,000, 48,000. Which is greater? 70,000 is greater than 48,000. Write it before 48,900. In the last we will write 48,900, which is the smallest value in all these 5 values. Let's do another question of this topic, descending order, and here we have another 5 values. First one is 220,000, second one is 39,100, third one is 58,800, and the fourth one is 232,000. The last one is 293,000. Let's arrange according to descending order. Write down the greatest value first, or the largest value first. And here we have the largest one, 293,000. Second largest is 232,000. Fill. Now pick the third largest one, and it is 220,000. Now compare the remaining two values, which is the largest one, and it is 58,800. And in the end we have remaining with us 39,100, and we can see that 39,100 is smallest value if we compare with the remaining 4 values. Let's have another practice or comparison according to descending order. Here we have a bunch of values, and the first value is 170,243. Second one is 198,304. Third one is 46,480. Fourth one is 111,231. The last one is 154,339. Now compare all these and let's find out the largest one. Start from the left side, or the largest place value digit. First compare the largest place value digit, and we can see In largest place value we have 1 in 4 values, which is equal. Now let's compare the second one. Here we have 70,000, here we have 98,000, 46,000, 11,054. Which is the largest? 98. So first we will write 198,304. Now compare the remaining 4 values, and we can see from these values 170 is largest. Now compare rest of 3 values, and we can see that 154, 339,000 is the largest from these 3. Now we have 2 values to compare. 111,000 and 46,000. So 111,000 is greater than. In the last we will write 46,480.
वीडियो पसंद आई तो लाइक करें, अपनी राय कमेंट करें। ऐसे ही मजीद वीडियोस के लिए हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल का आइकन दबाएं ताकि आपको हर वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशन मिलता रहे।